Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are continuing. Same virus metal Greymon mat, same black Agumon helping us out. We're going to start on the right side now with 4 more packs. And we're getting pretty close to completing the set. I will figure out numbers afterwards. But for now, we got an Elecmon, an Andromon, a Togemon, a Gardramon, a Gomamon, a Biomon, a Wizardmon, Rosemon, Birdramon, Edamon, Baptism by Fire, and Leomon. We have time, so let's take a look at these, the rares and super rares again. These are both rare, I believe. Yes, they are. So Leomon is a 5 play cost, a 2 Digivolution cost, 5,000 DP. He's a security. At the end of the battle, if you have 3 or fewer security cards, recover 1 from the deck. I'm not huge into yellow. I would probably splash this guy into a yellow deck because of that ability. I mean, I'm not sure how many you'd want to put in. It's a cheap Digivolution cost, so if you're not worried about the inherited effects, he'd probably be good at 4. Just because if you pull him from the security stack, it would allow you to put 1 back. So that's nice. So yeah, he could be good in 1. And then the Baptism by Fire is the 3 play cost, which deletes 1 Digimon with 6,000 DP or less, with the security effect of activate this card's main effect. I'd say 1 or 2 in a deck. I don't know how much more. Also, if I'm tilting the cards, it's because in person, they are very hard to read at like certain angles, so when I'm holding them for you, I actually have to tilt them back a little bit more to read them. So I'm going to pause on the rares and super rares. I should have said that beforehand. Because again, we've got a good amount of this set so far. Which I'll state this at least one more time, I imagine. But if you are trying to collect the entire set just to have 1 copy of each, I would say 1 box is probably enough. I probably didn't need to buy 2 boxes. I'm going to open 2 boxes. Because like the Diaboromon we opened, I want more copies of him for a deck. So we got Metal Mamamon, Tentomon, Salamon, Tapermon, Megadramon. I keep wanting to call him Megidramon, but that's wrong. Our boy Devamon, looking spiffy as always. Ikakumon, Kabuterimon, Gabumon, Lady Devamon. We got a Mega Kabuterimon. And we got a Hercules Kabuterimon. So that's kind of theming there. So Mega Kabuterimon is a 7 play cost, a 3 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. When attacking, this Digimon can Digivolve into a Digimon card with Insectoid or Ancient Insect in its traits in your hand for its Digivolution cost. And his inherited effect is your turn. When this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, gain 1 memory. So let's see how that pairs with his evolved form, Hercules Kabuterimon, who's a 12 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP, with the active effect of your turn once per turn. When one of your Digimon with Insectoid or Ancient Insect in its traits deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, you may unsuspend this Digimon. And your turn, for each Digimon card with Insectoid in its traits, this Digimon in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, it gets plus 1000 DP. So what that means is you could attack with the 7000, and when attacking, he gets to activate his effect. So he goes from 7000 to 13,000, because remember, his second ability gives him 1000 for having an insectoid there. And that's for each insectoid. So if you've got Kabuterimon and Tentamon below him, and I'm not sure if the baby forms count as insectoids or not. But so that's either 15 or 16 at that point. So you're looking like that's going to beat through most things that aren't level 7s or level 6s. And because he did that, he can unsuspend. And then you could do it again if you wanted to. Or if you're worried about them taking out him suspended, you could leave him unsuspended. So they work well together. Which is what I'm seeing from this set. I'm not a huge, I like seeing cards work together. I do. But they have to be able to be splashed into other things to be truly good cards, in my opinion. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a good one, where it's like, there are archetypes, and there are very niche archetypes, but then there are like Fiend decks. And they can work because there's a lot of effects that work like that. And Insectoid does do that. So his does do it. But most of them, it seems like they're training them to just be played in that way. So we got a Haguramon, a Wizardmon, Gardramon, Stingmon, Metal Tyrannomon, Gomamon, Biomon, Plesiomon, Dino Beamon, which again, what is it? Pyldramon is shiny, but he's not. I would have liked them both to be. Piedmon, Energy Program Shutdown, and Inframon. I don't remember if we have Energy Program Shutdown in this so far, but Inframon, an 8 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. Opponent's turn, once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon digivolves into a level 5 or higher Digimon, gain 1 memory. And his inherited effect is, all of your other Digimon with the same name as this Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP. That's interesting. Because that means if you have 2 Diaboromons, well, if you have two Diaboromons with different name, like different ones, or I suppose it would be 2 Inframons underneath them that are different, the other one's going to get the plus 2,000 and not this one. Thinking about that, I would hope that somewhere down the line, they're going to come with official tokens, which is, it could be like any kind of token pack where you can just place them on, and they'd be 2 different colors, like, I don't know. Maybe even just like minus and pluses, and each one would stand for like 1,000. So that you could place 2 on this one and be like, all right, well, that one's plus 2,000. And you could place some minuses on some other one when a opponent plays Digimon losing power, so that you would know at all points that who's got more power and who doesn't. And to that effect, like, what is it? I think it's one of the Angel Digimons. They give all the security Digimon the plus 5,000, I think it was. So you could just chill that out by your security stack, and that would remind you that all of yours have plus 5,000. And I think a fair amount of the fan base would be fine with that. Like, there is those very few people that can memorize all that stuff on the fly, but for those that couldn't, I think that'd be good. Anywho, Next up, we've got Emergency Program Shutdown. It is a 3-play cost. Main effect, your opponent can't use option cards until the end of their next turn. And the security effect is your opponent can't use option cards this turn, then add this card to its owner's hand. I said it before when we pulled this one, now remembering it. I'm going to say it again. This is a good card. Blocking them out from option cards. Option cards, I want to say that's probably somewhere around 20% of a deck. With the deck being 54 cards, like roughly 10 of them, I would say, would be. I'm including the Digitamas in there, which I shouldn't. So 50 cards, roughly 10 should be option / tamers, I'd say. So for this is a great one to kind of help stop it, especially in the decks where like they're pulling option cards back from the trash or something like that. This is a good card. I definitely enjoy that. That's good. And as white, I believe it can be played in any deck. I haven't played white, so I only know the white Digimon that I've played, but I haven't played the Tamers or the option cards. So I know one of them you need to have white Digimon out, and I think it's the Tamers. I don't remember. Anyhow, we got Palmon, Garudamon, Demidevamon, Xvmon, Kurisaimon, Zudamon, Angemon, Gatomon, Phoenixmon, Magnadramon, win rate 60%. I don't think we got that one yet. And Ogremon. Alright. So going back over Ogremon, he is a 6-play cost, a 2 Digivolution cost, 5,000 DP. His active effect is when attacking, you may trash 1 card from your hand to have this Digimon gain security attack +1 for the turn. And his inherited effect is when attacking, you may trash 1 card in your hand to have this Digimon gain 2,000 DP for the turn. So rereading this, the good part is that it doesn't say once per turn. So that means like if he attacks once, you could trash it to get the +1 security or the +2,000 DP. And then if he unsuspends and he attacks again, you could trash another card from your hand to get another +1 security or another 2,000 DP. So that's pretty good. Still not sure I would play him in a deck. I would need to update my purple deck. Because I haven't played in a while. So I don't know how well new cards are. This one, I'd probably skip over him. Alright. Now to the new card out of the last of the 4 packs. Win rate 60%. It is a 2-play cost. If you have a Tamer in play, you may use this option card without meeting its color requirements. Alright, that answers our question. Tamer cards have to match, or option cards have to match a Tamer card, or Digimon color, I guess. Main. The next time one of your Digimon digivolves this turn, you may trash 1 Digimon card in your hand of the same color as the digivolving Digimon to reduce the memory cost of the Digivolution by 4. Security effect, add this card to its owner's hand. So that means for 2 memory and discarding a card, you're reducing the Digivolution cost of a Digimon by 4. So overall, that's a net. So you're trashing a card in your hand to act as 2 memory. Not sure how much I like that. Take that how you will. I don't know if I'd play this. I don't. Alright, but with that, that is today's video. Come back Wednesday, and we'll have another video up with another 4-packs. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any ideas of what I should do next, comment down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, it really helps out. And until then, I will see you next time.